can still happen. Even with a great, discovery and pitch, you'll occasionally hear things like, I need to think about it, or I need to talk to my spouse. High earners, those 60K months we're after, know how to handle these moments smoothly. So if you want to consistently hit $50,000 to $60,000 months, you need a reliable system for objections too. So let's break that down. Here are the 4 steps to handle an objection like a pro. Here's the truth. You can't overcome an objection until you know what it really is. Often the first objection you hear isn't the core issue at all. It's like a smokescreen or a knee-jerk reaction, and that's why step 1 is so important. You need to isolate. Find the real issue. When a prospect throws out an objection, your first move is to isolate it. Imagine you're bowling, right? And the lanes is full of pins. Plus there's gutters on both sides. It's chaotic and hard to hit your target. But if you could magically remove all but one pin and put up the gutter rails, you'd be pretty confident about knocking that one pin down, right? That's what isolating an objection does. It removes the noise so you can focus on the one thing that's truly in the way. In practice, you respond to an objection by calmly asking if that's the only concern. For example, if they say, I'm not sure about the money, you reply, okay, so is it really just the investment that's kind of worrying you a little bit? Is there anything else worrying you? If they say it's about talking to a spouse, you'd ask, all right, so aside from needing to discuss with your partner, is there anything else bothering you? This gentle, isolating question does 2 things. It makes them feel heard and not pressured, and it forces them to either reveal another hidden concern or confirm that this is truly the one thing. Once you isolate the real issue, now you know what you're actually dealing with. One pin, rails up, a clear shot. The next piece is going to be reframing. Show the flaw in their objection. Now that you've got the real objection in front of you, don't just accept it at face value. Reframe it. Objections are often about a fearful belief or a perspective that the prospect has. If you buy into the belief, the conversation is over. Instead, you need to respectfully challenge it and show them a different way to see it. Essentially, make the objection look fundamentally flawed or small. A great method here is to dramatize the objection to the extreme so they realize it's not as big or as logical as it sounds. For a classic example, if the objection is money, you might want to ask, so if this program guaranteed you'd be making $15,000 a month a few months from now, would investing 5K today really put you out on the street? Or would it truly leave you homeless where you got to sign out shaking for change, right? Obviously, the answer is no. $5,000 isn't going to ruin them if they're soon earning triple that every month. By posing it this way, you help them see the cost in context of the payoff. The shock of the price starts to fade when they picture the real outcome. You can almost see the prospect's wheels turning when it's like, well, when you put it that way, no, Hey, real quick. So if you are in high ticket sales and you are absolutely struggling with discovery, you don't know what to do during objections, or just your pitch is a little bit shaky overall, if you are having issues when it comes to taking money from your prospects, I want to help you. So what I want to show you is basically an entire school community that I have of closers who are there to excel and there to do better. So if you want help from discovery, pitch, objections to just general key skills, follow-up, referrals, anything that you can think of, landing roles when it comes to real sales mastery, there is help for you in this free school community. And then there's also essentially a calendar of coaching calls that you can actually join as well, where we will help you directly to improve your sales. We'll role play, we'll do call reviews, pretty much everything that you would need to be successful in sales. Okay. So if you want to join that, you'll also be able to see some of my live sales calls. Just click the link below and I'll see you there. Bye-bye.